Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick update video to let you know that I updated NBA Stats Tracker for NBA 2K14 files. You guys may remember, I love this program. It was created by Leftos. We can ignore this. And it's just awesome. It does all these stat stuff that I never really cared for before until I saw him do this. So I'll show you how to do it. Load up an association file or a My Career file or a season file. This is, I've done videos on this before. You do need to have a license for RedMC to open up these files. However, you do not need to have licenses for all these different tabs if you don't want them. You can go to export to CSV. We'll do test 4. And we're going to do the whole file. Again, you don't need to have licenses for all the tabs. You just need to be able to open up the save file in here. Go ahead and close it up. We'll open up NST. And we'll create a new database and we'll call it test. There's lots of tests. I'll do test 4. Import from 2K12 2K13 save. I forgot to update the button. That's okay. I can do that later if I want to. And we'll just load up test 4. Give it a second to populate. Ta-da! There we go. And we'll go ahead and save the current season to database. And if we go to our league overview, we have all of the metric stats and just amazing things you could ever want in the world. This is a simulated season all the way up through, I think it's like, I don't know, up to the last game of the season, I think it is. So there's the best players in the league, and you can do it by different settings. And remember, if you want box scores, you got to do it after every day, so you get all of the box scores in the game. But for quick and dirty stuff, this is exactly what I need. And you got league leaders, and you can sort all the things, and it's just an amazing program, and I did other videos on it. All this is for is just that, hey, it got updated for 2K14, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So let's load up Visual Studio Express. Go ahead and open up the project. This is available through GitHub, including the updated version. And oh, it opened right up to it. So the first thing we needed to do was add a new 2K version to the all the things. Let's see if we can find out where this is. Right here. So it goes under Interop, Redditor, NBA 2K version. The problem that I was running into was that some of the parameters have changed since 2K13 in 2K14. So in Redditor, in this Redditor class, I needed to be able to change what is a valid player or not. And let's just try to find a quick way to see that. That's not it. That's not it. Valid players. There we go. So basically, what the tool was doing before under Leftos was it was trying to find whether or not a player was valid through being either. What's the best way to describe this? It was either this is a 2K13 file or it's 2K12, and no matter what, if it's not 2K13, it's 2K12. So what I did was changed it so that it can be also 2K14, and it based it upon what Vlad did with naming up the player types. So player type in 2K12, if you guys remember, was player type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah 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 blah. In 2K13, we got is regular NBA, is special, these kind of different parameters like that. And in 2K14, he changed it again, and we have is regular. And so this is just a way of just saying that, look at the different things that you get in the CSV. So let's go ahead and open one up just for the sake of doing it. See, I have a very limited programming knowledge. Talking about scraping by the skin of my teeth, but enough to do this, and it seems to be working. So in 2K14 we have this is regular, and all of the players that are going to be in the save files is going to have a is regular right here. So we want them to count and be a valid player for NST to assess, and this is the same as kind of what they did before. And then I had to go through and just make it so that every time that this was referenced, NBA 2K version, copy, paste. Every time this was mentioned, I had to make sure that it was okay for both 2K12 and 2K13/14, because that was the only thing that really changed between 2K13 and 14, was just that the parameter of what the player type is. So all the other CSV title names, I guess the best way to put it, the column names, are all the same from 2K13 to 2K14. So all of these things are the same, even though we don't really care about these. We want game high stats. Here we go. All these are the same, so they can all be referenced properly and everything. So all I did was just add the little greater than. So either it's going to be 2K12 or it's going to be 2K13 or 2K14, because they're the same. I just kind of went through and did all that. And this is a way to figure out the legal team types of each of the games. So in 2K12, 0 was normal teams, 4 was a classic team. 2K13, 0 is a normal team, 21 is a classic team, and for 2K14 it's 22. That's just in case you import a classic team into your association, and then they will actually show up and be counted as a valid team. And as you can see, this is how it used to be. It would be equals to 2K12, or it'd be equals to 2K13, just because the names changed between is a star to is all star. And I just changed that to the little greater than, so that it counts for both 2K13 and 2K14. And the reason I can do greater than is that with the enum, this is counted as 0, this is 1, this is 0, 1, 2. So I can say either greater than or equal to 2K13, which is both 2K13 and 2K14. The other issue I ran into, and I'm sure there might be other ones, so if you get a bug report, please send the bug report to me so I can try to scrap my way through this, was injury types. And all the injuries have changed in 2K14 than what they were in 2K13. In 2K13 and 2K12, there are only 81 types of injuries. In 2K14, we've got obviously 92, as you can see here. So yeah, these had to be updated, and I had to change out the injury class. And I could not figure out a way to preserve 2K12 and 2K13 saves with this new version. So because of this, the version I downloaded is not an official version. You know, when you open up NST, you can look for updates, and it will try to find updates for you automatically, and the download updates automatically. This version will not do that because, well, I'm not Leftos. I don't have access to his server he was using for that. So my version of the tool will not work for 2K13 or 2K12 saves. It's only for 2K14 saves, because I did this to the injury types. If you don't give a crap about injury types, it'll still work for 2K12, 2K13, but I just didn't do that. So yeah, that's basically it. It's hard, but thankfully, the way Leftos has all of his programming laid out, I can really just kind of poke through it, and it's almost like modding. It's almost like modding 2K14, which is just really funny because it's nothing like modding, it's programming. So yeah, definitely check out the new version of NST. As you can probably guess, I'm going to be using this for street mods in some way, shape, or form. But I hope you guys understood some of that. And it's opened up a couple doors for me, I guess, and being able to actually succeed in programming or modifying a program in such a way with the source code is really helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.